Welcome to Tallinn, the charming capital of Estonia. Globe showing Europe Africa. Get ready for an exciting 3-day adventure where you'll explore the rich history, unique culture, and stunning landscapes of one of the Baltic's hidden gems. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any travel tips, and join us on these unforgettable journeys. Now, let's dive into Tallinn and create some amazing memories. Tallinn, the heart of Estonia, is a city that blends medieval architecture with modern flair. Famous for its Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, its ancient city walls and cobblestone streets will take you back in time, where every corner tells fascinating historical stories. But Tallinn offers more than just history. The city also boasts modern buildings, unique art districts, and, of course, a rich North European cultural identity. At night, Tallinn transforms into a shimmering wonder as the lights from bars, restaurants, and the old streets glow warmly, creating a cozy yet vibrant atmosphere. From music events to outdoor art performances, Tallinn is always buzzing with excitement. Historically, Tallinn has been a vital gateway in Europe and a bustling trading hub during the Middle Ages. The city is a living testament to the fusion of various cultures, from German and Swedish to Russian, creating a diverse and colorful environment. The best time to visit Tallinn is in the summer, June to August, when the weather is warm and the trees are lush and vibrant. With temperatures ranging from 18 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius, it's the perfect time to stroll around the city, admire the architecture, and explore local markets. This is also when many outdoor festivals take place, from the International Jazz Festival to the medieval days, making Tallinn a lively and colorful destination. Get ready to explore Tallinn with us, a city where tradition meets modernity in perfect harmony. Day 1, Toompea Castle and Toompea Hill, Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, Dome Church, Toompea, Tallinn Old Town. On the first day of our exploration of Tallinn, we will visit Toompea Castle, one of the most significant historical and cultural landmarks in the capital of Estonia. Located on Toompea Hill, right in the city center, this castle is not only a grand architectural structure but also a symbol of power and a centuries-old history in this country. Toompea Castle dates back to the 9th century when it was originally built as a fortified stronghold by local tribes. However, its current architectural form was mostly completed in the 13th century, during the rule of the Teutonic Knights in Denmark. The castle has witnessed countless conflicts and regime changes, serving as the seat of power throughout various eras, from the Middle Ages to the present day. Today, it houses the Estonian Parliament, continuing to play a vital role in the political life of the country. As you walk slowly along the winding cobblestone streets leading up Toompea Hill, the majestic and ancient structure of Toompea Castle comes into view. The thick stone walls were solidly constructed in the medieval architectural style, with the prominent Pikk Hermann Tower soaring above. This tower, with the Estonian flag fluttering atop it daily, is a symbol of the nation's independence and sovereignty. The harmonious blend of historical elements and classic architecture gives the castle a sense of both solemnity and mystery. Inside, you'll discover a grand space preserved through the centuries. The vast corridors and meeting rooms where national policies are discussed give you the feeling of stepping back in time, witnessing Estonia's historical moments. Every wall, every portrait, and artwork in the castle tells stories of power, struggle, and the unity of a nation that has endured many trials. One of the standout features of the castle is the Pikk Hermann Tower, which stands 46 meters tall. You can climb the tower to enjoy a panoramic view of Tallinn and its surroundings. From here, the Old Town unfolds like a vibrant painting with its ancient rooftops and winding cobblestone streets. The blue sky and the distant Baltic Sea create a peaceful and picturesque scene, especially in the late afternoon when the sunset bathes everything in golden light. As you stroll around Toompea Hill, you'll find peaceful corners with beautiful gardens and several scenic viewpoints such as Pakli Viewpoint and Kaduatsa Viewing Platform. These are ideal spots for taking stunning photos of Tallinn and the distant Baltic Sea. The cool shade of the trees and the tranquil atmosphere here offer a relaxing experience, a stark contrast to the hustle and bustle of the city below. Enjoy this meaningful journey, where you will not only revisit Estonia's glorious past but also have the chance to feel the strength of a culture and the indomitable spirit of a people who have overcome many challenges to protect their freedom and independence. Next, we will visit Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, one of the most magnificent and historically significant religious structures in the capital of Estonia. Located on Toompea Hill, this cathedral is not only a brilliant symbol of the Orthodox faith, but also a living witness to the historical events that have unfolded in this region. Alexander Nevsky Cathedral was built at the end of the 19th century when Estonia was still part of the Russian Empire. Named after the famous Russian prince Alexander Nevsky, a 13th century Russian hero, the cathedral is a clear symbol of Russian culture and religion in the area during that time. Though the cathedral has undergone many changes over the years, it still retains its majestic beauty and unique charm. As you slowly walk along the cobblestone streets of Toompea Hill, the site of Alexander Nevsky Cathedral gradually comes into view. Its impressive Russian imperial architecture, with large black domes adorned with radiant golden crosses, stands out against the blue Tallinn sky, creating a magnificent and solemn atmosphere. The exterior of the cathedral is beautifully decorated with intricate patterns, and Orthodox religious symbols are carefully carved, reminding visitors of the strong religious presence here. Inside the cathedral, you will be amazed by its splendid and sacred beauty. The walls are covered with icons and frescoes depicting the life of Jesus Christ and various saints. Natural light pours in through stained glass windows, filling the space with a serene and spiritual atmosphere. Religious icons gilded in gold shimmer in the gentle light of candles. The old wooden pews, mingled with the rich scent of pine resin and burning candles, create an ambience that is both peaceful and deeply contemplative. The Alexander Nevsky Cathedral is also famous for housing the largest set of bells in Estonia, with a total of 11 bells, including a massive one weighing up to 15 tons. During festivals or important religious ceremonies, you will be able to enjoy the resonant sounds of these bells. Their echo reverberates through the streets of Toompea Hill, blending with the stillness of the sky, offering a uniquely profound auditory experience. After exploring the interior, take a moment to step outside and enjoy the panoramic view from Toompea Hill. From the cathedral's elevated position, you can see the entire Tallinn Old Town with its warm red rooftops, winding cobblestone streets, and the distant Baltic Sea. This view becomes particularly romantic at sunset, when the soft golden light blankets the entire city, creating a breathtaking natural tableau. Alexander Nevsky Cathedral is an unmissable destination when visiting Tallinn. It is not only a significant religious monument but also a place rich in history, culture, and art. Every detail, from the exterior architecture to the interior space, tells fascinating stories of the past. As you explore, you will not only admire the architectural beauty but also find a sense of peace, reflecting on the historical events that have shaped this enchanting city of Tallinn. In the afternoon, we will visit the Dome Church, Toompea, one of the oldest and most historic religious buildings in the city. Located on Toompea Hill, this church is not only a symbol of Lutheran Protestant faith but also a witness to centuries of history and upheaval in Estonia. Built in the 13th century, the Dome Church was once the religious center for the nobility and upper class. Originally constructed in the Romanesque style, the church has been expanded and renovated over the centuries, incorporating Gothic and Baroque elements, creating a unique space that blends different architectural periods. Despite the many modifications, Toompea has maintained its solemn and ancient appearance, remaining one of Tallinn's sacred landmarks. As you walk along the cobblestone streets leading up to Toompea Hill, the Dome Church with its towering spire will come into view. The impressive Baroque bell tower casts a shadow over the narrow streets surrounding the church, creating a scene that is both grand and peaceful. The exterior of the church is relatively simple, but this simplicity only enhances the sense of reverence and spiritual strength the building has carried through the ages. The white stone walls evoke a timeless classicism, a testament to the resilience of faith and reverence. Stepping inside the Dome Church, you will immediately be drawn in by the solemn and holy atmosphere. The high vaulted ceilings, adorned with intricate carvings and colored glass windows, create a mystical light effect, making the church feel both majestic and warm. The walls are lined with intricately carved stone plaques commemorating noble families and important historical figures, each plaque telling its own story of the past. Religious symbols and decorations inside the church, from the gilded altars to the grand pipe organ, evoke a sense of sanctity and respect. One of the church's main attractions is the collection of noble family coats of arms hanging on the walls, each representing a different aristocratic family and lord who once held influence in the region. These details are not only works of art but also priceless historical fragments of Estonia's long and storied past. If you have the opportunity, don't miss the chance to climb the church's bell tower. From the top, you can enjoy a breathtaking panoramic view of Tallinn's Old Town, with its red-orange rooftops and winding narrow streets. It's the perfect spot to appreciate the ancient beauty of the city from a new perspective, especially at sunrise or sunset when the sunlight casts a romantic, colorful glow over the historic buildings. Like many important landmarks, the Dome Church is not just a religious building, but a symbol of resilience and endurance in Estonia's history. The stories and historical artifacts preserved here will help you understand the church's significant role in the Estonian community over the centuries. At the end of our first day, we will stop by Tallinn Old Town, one of the best preserved historic areas in Europe. With its distinctive medieval architecture and winding narrow streets, this place feels like a vivid picture that takes you back in time to centuries past. Spanning two main areas, Toompea and Lower Town, Tallinn Old Town is not only the heart of Estonia's capital but also the cultural and historical core of the country. As you step into Tallinn Old Town, you'll immediately be captivated by the cobblestone streets winding between ancient buildings, pastel-colored walls, and red rooftops. Surrounded by sturdy city walls and watchtowers, the Old Town was once home to Hanseatic merchants and medieval nobility. The sturdy city walls, with more than 20 watchtowers still standing today, serve as a powerful reminder of the town's prosperous medieval era in trade and culture. Tallinn Old Town has rightfully been recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a well-deserved title for the beauty and historical value it preserves. The highlight of Tallinn Old Town is the Town Hall Square, Rikoja-Platz, a bustling hub since medieval times. Tallinn Town Hall, with its exquisite Gothic architecture, stands proudly in the square as a symbol of the city's ancient authority. From here, you can stroll along narrow streets that lead to artisan shops, cozy cafes, and traditional eateries where you can savor Estonia's culinary delights. Another notable feature of the Old Town is the Great Guild Hall, a historic building from the 14th century that served as the center of the Hanseatic merchants' life. Here, you can get a sense of the wealth and influence of the merchants who once controlled vital trade routes across the Baltic region. Today, the hall is home to the Estonian History Museum, showcasing fascinating artifacts and stories from Tallinn's glorious past. A must-do experience is visiting St. Olaf's Church, Kiek, which once had the tallest tower in the world during medieval times. From the top of the tower, you'll enjoy a breathtaking view of the entire city of Tallinn, with its striking red rooftops set against the blue backdrop of the Baltic Sea, a view you won't soon forget. In addition to its ancient buildings, Tallinn Old Town is filled with many legendary tales and intriguing anecdotes. One example is St. Catherine's Passage, a narrow alley illuminated by lanterns and framed by stone arches, where you can truly feel the mystery and antiquity of the city. Tallinn Old Town is not just a historic district, but a lively center of culture and art, where every visitor can feel the vibrancy of the past and the charm of the present. Whether you come here to admire the architecture, explore the history, or simply lose yourself in the romantic and timeless atmosphere, Tallinn Old Town will undoubtedly leave you with unforgettable memories and deep emotions. Day 2. Kiek in the Old Town Wall, Kumu Art Museum, Kadriorg Palace, and Kadriorg Park. On the second day of our journey exploring Tallinn, we will visit Kiek, one of the city's most prominent military defense monuments. Located in the historic heart of Tallinn, this artillery tower not only stands as a witness to past invasions and defensive wars, but also offers a fantastic glimpse into the art of warfare and the city's protection over the centuries. Kiek was built in the 15th century and formed a crucial part of Tallinn's fortified defense system. Standing at 38 meters tall with walls nearly 4 meters thick, the tower was used as a fortress to observe and attack enemies from afar. The name of the tower, meaning peek into the kitchen in German, comes from the fact that guards on top of the tower could see directly into the homes below, where household kitchens would emit smoke from daily cooking. As you stroll through the cobblestone streets, Kiek will soon appear before you with its formidable and imposing presence, towering over the old town like a giant wall protecting the city. The grey stone walls, scattered with loopholes for shooting, are a testament to the heroic past of the warriors who defended Tallinn. Stepping inside the tower, you'll be amazed by the spacious interior and the historical atmosphere. The different floors of the tower have now been transformed into a vibrant museum, recreating the life of medieval soldiers and their battles. You'll have the chance to view ancient weapons, armor, and rare military artifacts. One of the special highlights of the museum is the network of secret tunnels beneath the tower, once used for moving and hiding from enemies. These tunnels still retain their air of mystery and offer an immersive experience as you walk through the underground paths leading out of the city. From the top of Kiek into Kumu, you'll have the opportunity to admire a stunning panoramic view of Tallinn's Old Town. The scene of bright red rooftops, tall spires, and the distant Baltic Sea unfolds before you like a fairy tale painting. At sunset, the golden light of the sun will illuminate the entire landscape, creating a magical and romantic atmosphere that is hard to forget. Kiek into Kumu is not just an ancient fortress but also a symbol of Tallinn's resilience and courage over the centuries. Taking the time to explore this site, you'll not only admire the beauty of a grand architectural monument but also gain a deeper understanding of the battles and defense strategies that helped preserve peace in the city. Continuing our journey, we will visit the Kumu Art Museum, one of the leading modern art centers in the Baltic region. Nestled amidst the peaceful surroundings of Kadriorg Park, Kumu is not only a repository of precious artworks but also a symbol of Estonia's cultural development, bridging the past and the present through art. Kumu was inaugurated in 2006 and quickly became one of Estonia's most important cultural landmarks. With its modern and innovative architecture, the museum has won numerous international awards, standing out for its design that harmoniously blends urban space with the natural environment. The soft lines of the building, constructed from limestone and glass, create a sense of both strength and lightness, reflecting the spirit of creativity and artistry that Kumu seeks to convey. As you stroll down the tree-lined paths leading to the museum, the elegant, flowing structure of Kumu gradually comes into view. This iconic piece of architecture acts as a bridge, not only between the past and the present, but also between classical and contemporary art. The building's simple yet refined exterior invites visitors to explore the diverse world of art within. Upon entering the exhibition space, you will be struck by the richness and diversity of the artworks. Kumu houses an extensive collection of pieces from the 18th century to contemporary art. From classical paintings depicting Estonia's history and culture to modern works with deep intellectual significance, each gallery in Kumu offers a unique and enriching visual experience. A particular highlight is the art reflecting the Soviet era and the social upheavals Estonia endured. In addition to its permanent collections, Kumu is renowned for its groundbreaking temporary exhibitions, showcasing talented artists from around the world. These innovative contemporary art spaces often challenge traditional notions of art, providing visitors with a broader perspective on the modern art world. After exploring the galleries, take some time to enjoy the surroundings of the museum. The beautiful Kadriorg Park, where Kumu is located, is an ideal place to relax. You can sit on one of the park's benches, admire the lush greenery and serene pond, reflect on the artworks you've seen, and immerse yourself in the tranquility of nature. The Kumu Art Museum is not just a place to preserve art, it is a window into the rich stories of Estonia's culture and history. Each piece here carries with it a fragment of the past, present, and future, making a visit to the museum a meaningful and inspiring journey. In the afternoon, we will visit Kadriorg Palace, one of the most magnificent and iconic architectural landmarks in the capital of Estonia. Nestled in the lush greenery of Kadriorg Park, this palace is a vivid testament to the blend of art, history, and the wealth of the aristocracy in the early 18th century. Kadriorg Palace was built by order of Tsar Peter the Great of Russia in 1718 as a gift to his wife, Empress Catherine I. The name Kadriorg means Catherine's Valley, reflecting the deep affection Peter the Great had for his wife. Designed by the renowned Italian architect Niccolò Michetti, the palace is a masterpiece of Baroque architecture, with intricate and elaborate details, representing the pinnacle of European architecture at that time. As you pass through the main gate of the Kadriorg estate, a stunning scene unfolds before you with symmetrical French-style gardens, adorned with statues and fountains. The palace, in its striking red and white color scheme, stands out beautifully against the lush greenery of the park, exuding a sense of grandeur and nobility. The intricately decorated walls, adorned with sculpted patterns on white stone, highlight the refined elegance in every small detail. Stepping inside the palace, you will immediately feel the grandeur of its Baroque-style interior. The walls are adorned with elaborate murals, the high ceilings are meticulously carved, and the wooden floors gleam under the light of crystal chandeliers. The palace's rooms, particularly the Grand Hall, are filled with light and exude the atmosphere of the lavish parties and classical concerts that once took place there. This place was once the center of royal life, and today it still retains that majestic and aristocratic aura. In addition to its stunning interiors, Kadriorg Palace is also home to the Kadriorg Art Museum, which houses an impressive collection of European and Russian artworks from the 16th to the 20th centuries. Paintings, sculptures, and other artistic works on display reflect not only the prosperity of the time but also serve as a cultural bridge between centuries. After exploring the palace's magnificent interiors, take some time to relax in the Kadriorg Gardens, one of the finest classical gardens in Estonia. As you stroll beneath the ancient trees and listen to the gentle flow of water from the fountains, you'll easily feel the peace and tranquility, a perfect experience that blends seamlessly with nature. Kadriorg Palace is not only a symbol of royal wealth and power but also a gathering place for art and culture. Every architectural detail, from the exterior beauty to the interior splendor, tells a historical tale of the golden age of the Russian Empire. Visiting here allows you not only to admire the stunning architecture but also to immerse yourself in a peaceful, romantic atmosphere, creating unforgettable memories as you explore Tallinn. On the third day of our exploration of Tallinn, we will visit the Seaplane Harbour Museum, Lennusadam, one of the most unique and impressive museums in the Estonian capital. Located in the city's old port area, this museum is not only a place where Estonia's maritime heritage is preserved but also an architectural highlight, creatively connected to the history of aviation and naval development in the country. The Lennusadam Museum is housed in a seaplane hangar from the early 20th century, an outstanding building featuring a concrete dome with no supporting columns, a technical marvel of its time. This hangar was originally designed to serve the Russian Empire's seaplane fleet in 1916 to 1917, and today it has become one of Estonia's top maritime museums, drawing thousands of visitors each year. As you step into the exhibition area, you'll be immediately struck by the vast and modern space of the museum. The displayed artifacts at Lennusadam are not only varied in number but also impressive in scale. From the Lembex submarine, a well-preserved submarine from World War II, to military ship and aircraft models, you'll be able to witness the grandeur of Estonia's naval history. Perhaps the most exciting part is being able to board the submarine, exploring its control room and interior details, giving you a glimpse into the life of naval soldiers during wartime. In addition to the larger exhibits, the museum uses modern interactive technology to create immersive experiences for visitors. You can try your hand at steering ships in a naval virtual reality simulation or experience flying an old aircraft in a creatively designed simulation space. All of this makes Lennusadam more than just an exhibition space. It's an interactive journey through time, allowing visitors to better understand Estonia's naval and aviation history. After exploring the indoor space, take some time to step outside the museum, where both old and modern ships are displayed alongside a stunning view of Tallinn's harbour. From here, you can see large ships docked, and if you're lucky, you might catch a spectacular sunset reflecting off the waters of the Baltic Sea, creating a peaceful and romantic scene. The Seaplane Harbour Museum is not only a place that preserves Estonia's naval history, but also an ideal location to learn, explore, and experience. Every corner of the museum holds fascinating stories of the past, about human adventures on the sea and in the sky. Visiting this museum offers more than just a chance to view valuable artifacts. It's an engaging, lively experience that turns the visit into an unforgettable journey. Continuing our journey, we will visit the Telliskivi Creative City, one of the most unique and vibrant areas in the capital of Estonia. Located near downtown Tallinn, Telliskivi Creative City is a perfect blend of art, culture, and creativity, attracting those who love innovation and street art. This district is not only a standout destination in Estonia's contemporary culture but also a symbol of the transformation from old industrial factories into a thriving creative and startup hub. Telliskivi Creative City emerged from an abandoned factory area in the late 20th century when Estonia underwent a significant transformation after gaining independence from the Soviet Union. From old warehouses, this area has evolved into a lively artistic space with galleries, art shops, restaurants, and stylish cafes. Artists, designers, and creatives gather here, turning Telliskivi into a constantly developing area where freedom in art and creativity is strongly encouraged. As you step into the Telliskivi district, you'll be instantly captivated by the large, colorful murals covering the old brick walls, telling vibrant stories of Estonia's street art. These bold graffiti pieces reflect a variety of themes, from local culture to profound social messages, creating a unique outdoor art space. Telliskivi is the perfect destination for wandering along inspiring streets, where every little corner can become a work of art. In addition to street art, Telliskivi is home to small shops, craft workshops, and stylish cafes. Here, you can purchase unique handcrafted items, from clothing to jewelry, or simply enjoy a delicious cup of coffee in a creative atmosphere where discussions about art and entrepreneurship flourish. Another highlight is the Saturday market, where local artisans and creators gather to showcase their crafts, providing visitors with an intimate experience of Estonia's craft culture. Moreover, Telliskivi is famous for its art events, workshops, and live music performances. Every weekend evening, you can catch indie or jazz performances at the area's bars. If you are a fan of artistic and creative activities, the cultural events here will undoubtedly be memorable highlights of your journey. At the end of the day, after strolling and exploring every nook and cranny of the district, take some time to relax at one of the outdoor bars, sipping on a craft beer from Estonia while watching the sunset behind the charming old buildings. Immersing yourself in the creative and dynamic atmosphere of Telliskivi will provide you with relaxing and inspiring moments. Telliskivi Creative City is not only a cultural and artistic area but also an essential part of Tallinn's modern development. It is a place where the past and the future, industry and art, creativity and business coexist harmoniously, creating a vibrant and ever-changing space. By visiting the Telliskivi district, you will not only admire the endless creativity but also be inspired by the entrepreneurial spirit and innovation of the people here. Finally, our journey will conclude at the Tallinn TV Tower, an iconic modern structure that serves not only as a communications hub but also as a fantastic tourist destination where you can enjoy stunning panoramic views of the city and the Baltic Sea. Located in the Pirita area, just a short distance from the city center, the Tallinn TV Tower stands tall at 314 meters, making it the tallest tower in Estonia and a must-visit attraction in the capital. The Tallinn TV Tower was inaugurated in 1980, coinciding with the Summer Olympics held in Moscow, during which some sailing competitions took place in Tallinn. The tower was built to enhance Estonia's communication capabilities while it was still part of the Soviet Union. Since then, it has become a symbol of the city, closely linked to significant changes in Estonia's history, particularly the Singing Revolution and the country's struggle for independence. As you approach the tower, the magnificence of the modern structure, with its sharp and impressive design, will make you feel as if you are standing before a technological marvel. The observation deck, located 170 meters high, offers breathtaking panoramic views. From here, you can gaze out over the entire city of Tallinn, where ancient and modern buildings blend seamlessly with the deep blue Baltic Sea and the lush green forests of the suburbs. At sunset, this scene becomes even more romantic and ethereal, as the gentle golden sunlight spreads across the city and sea, transforming the landscape into a stunning natural painting. Inside the tower, you will find a small yet informative exhibition that introduces the history of the tower's construction, its role in Estonia's communication system, and fascinating stories about the city from above. Interactive displays provide valuable insights, helping you better understand the cultural heritage and history of the country. A highlight not to be missed is the Walk on the Edge experience at the tower's rim, where you can step outside, walk along the edge, and feel the cool breeze from an astonishing height, all safely secured with a harness system. After exploring the observation deck, take some time to visit the restaurant at the top of the tower, where you can enjoy delicious Estonian specialties while taking in the 360-degree view. A relaxing evening here, sipping a glass of wine, will surely leave a lasting impression. The Tallinn TV Tower is not only a fantastic attraction but also a symbol of Estonia's modernity and innovation. It is a place where the past and present converge, allowing visitors to explore history while admiring the natural beauty and development of the city. The journey to the top of the tower is an exciting and memorable experience that offers you a panoramic view of the city and unforgettable moments during your visit to Tallinn. This marks the end of our wonderful 3-day adventure in Tallinn. We have explored all the fascinating things this city has to offer. I hope you have had an amazing experience and created memorable moments here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to follow our next exciting journeys.